And this kind of show, it's an electronic show. It's different. I'm DJing. It's not like a corn show where we're all up there, you know, playing as a band. This is more of an electronic thing. And I've been a huge fan of electronic music for a very long time. So I've kind of melded the two together with this next record coming out, Path of Totality. It shows that we've worked with a lot of great electronic producers, and I'll be performing one of the songs tonight. And I play a lot of electro, a lot of dubstep stuff, drum step, glitch hop, you name it. I just play what I feel like the crowd's gonna like out there, and I'm just here to have a good time. I really enjoy doing it. It's fun for me. It's just not like no job or anything. It's so different than corn. It's just going crazy and getting the party started. And that's all I want to do. It's just pure fun, and I have a blast doing it. I started DJing actually when I was about 15 years old. Growing up in my hometown of Bakersfield, there was 3 DJs there that I DJ'd with, and they went on to become really famous DJs. The first 2 were the Bakers. They're called the Baker Boys. It's Eric and Nick Vidal from Bakersfield, and there's another DJ named DJ Chalk, and they were on like Power 106 in LA, and then they moved to Miami and started doing stuff there. That's when I started getting into DJing way back then, when everything was just so new. Electro hop was going on, you know. Hip hop, everything was just starting to branch out, and I really was a big fan of all that. I've been a fan since my teens. Then I joined Korn, and that was so totally different. So I just stopped doing that for a while. I didn't give up my love for it, but I stopped DJing for a long time, and I just got an itch. I wanted to start DJing again, and one of my buddies, who's been out on the road with us and opened up for C-, he said, "Man, you got to start spinning again." So I went out, got some turntables and a mixer, and started going for it again, and then it kind of evolved more into more electrical. I was doing hip hop and stuff like that, but I started feeling more on the electro tip, and I started messing with different kinds of controllers. So I've singled it down. I got a little digital rig. It's my computer and a controller. I want to have all kind of MIDI buttons and effects and things I can do, so I have more power over what I can do. I started out as a turntablist. I used to battle, but when I was doing that, it was so young and new, and the shit the kids do now with turntables freaks me out, and I'm like, I'm not even going to try this shit. So I just like, you know, just DJing and rocking parties. Nice. Oh, electronic music. I get paid way more in corn. It's for love.
So welcome to Mexico. He's the representative of Korn Mex, the biggest fan club here on America, and they are guessing if you are going to play some of the new.
I'm only playing one. I mean, I got Get Up and Narcissistic Cannibal are out on the net right now, but I'm playing the B-side. It's going to be on the new. It's going to be on the deluxe version of the album. It's a song called Tension. It's a song I did with Dotsick and Excision and Downlink and me. We all did it together, and Korn's not on it. It's just straight dubstep. So I'll be probably performing that one tonight. I love going down there. It's awesome. Yes, I hope so. It's always up to promoters, and it's out of my hands. It's just I get it. I can go. We're going to South America now. Cool. So it's not up to us. I'd go as much as I could if I could, but it's up to the promoters and everything like that.
Pero por supuesto.
I enjoy electronic music more because it's fresh. It's refreshing to hear. I think metal and rock music's gotten really stale and boring, and stuff that I hear now, like coming out of the electronic world, is really exciting. It's heavy. It's fun. I don't know. I'm inspired right now in this point in time. I've always loved electronic music for that, and the shit that I hear coming out nowadays from metal bands, I'm just like, all right, I've heard this a million times. Korn's always been about, for Korn, it's always been about invention, you know, just going out and experimenting and trying to do new things. And this was a project of mine. I brought my love of electronic music and my love of what Korn does, and we brought them together and we did it in the right way. So it's not too much electronic and not too metal. It's just a perfect blend. And people are really starting to dig it. And it's exciting because it's so new and different.
Yeah.
Because music is really bad right now. It really is. You know, it's my opinion it is, but when you hear any song on the radio, you don't go. You're like, okay, cool, that's kind of cool. Well, it's not like when I heard Vulgar Display of Power by Pantera for the first time. I was jumping all over my fucking room. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's just not happening anymore. So I think I'm really excited about it.
You're coming to fix it.
I'm trying to fix that right now, yeah. I think no, because when I DJ, I go by JDEVIL, and it's even darker. The songs that I write are even darker and sicker, more in the dubstep I've been working with, because I've been working with these guys a lot and I've learned a lot of production. I do lighter side ones. Some of the electro tracks that I've done are more up tempo and happy, but there's still this weird vibe. When you see me tonight, you'll understand. I've always been drawn towards dark things, and you're not going to see a happy poppy Jonathan Davis up there. I dance around and freak out a lot and just have fun, but the music's definitely dark.
No, but
I don't get my inspiration from nothing. I don't go to DJ shows. I don't do any of that, because if I did, I'd start ripping everybody off. I'd be too influenced, so I just do what I feel. And I've had the pleasure and the honor of working with some of the best electronic producers in the world, and they've shown me and are teaching me how to do this and how to make the sounds I want to make, because I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I might play one of my diversos songs tonight. It's about a bunch of American politicians who got caught up in scandals and sex scandals. But it's my style of dubstep is completely different. And I'm still experimenting. It's just new to me. And the electro stuff, it's the same thing. I make it really dark and heavy, and it does have that bass feel. It's just bass music in general I like. Effective Mushroom approached me. They said they wanted me to be on a song with them. They're more of a trance band, but they use guitars and stuff, and that's when I went over to Dev's house, and we just started jamming, and that's when Smashing the Opponent came out. And I guess that was my first electronic thing I was on, really. And then started fucking around with Skrillex and Dotsic and Excision and Downlink, and then all these other guys, 12 Planet, and all these. What freaked me out the most is they were all Korn fans, and they were freaking out I was calling them. And I'm like, what the fuck, you guys are bad. I tripped out. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm huge Korn fans. Doc, I love to work with you. So it's really cool, because it's a really small community, the electronic music scene in that genre of music, and everybody's best friends with everybody, so everybody talks, and we all just hang out and talk and fuck around producing, making sounds, and it's just fun. It's cool. It's a breath of fresh air for me, because I've been doing rock, just playing a guitar for 18 fucking years. That feels amazing. It feels really good. Anytime when someone wants to support me doing something drastically different, it feels really, really good. Because this ain't a Korn show, this is a JDEVIL show, and it's completely different, but they're supporting me in something I love, so it gives me a great sense of pride and honor and respect for the people who come out and see me. We just got done with Korn. We just got done doing our album. It's called Path of Totality. It's a pure mixture. It's a new style of music. I can't name many bands that have invented two styles of music ever, but I think we did it again, and I can't wait till what you guys invent. It was called new metal back in the 90s, but this shit's gotta be called something else, because it's future metal. I don't know what the fuck to call it, but we just got done with that, and we started tour. Between my DJ shows, we started tour in November, a little club tour. We're taking Dotsic and Downlink and us, and a band from the Netherlands called WDP, out on a small, like a club big club tour, and we're just like going to be a dubstep show, and then we're going to do our rock show and do our dubstep part of the show. And the album comes out December 6th, and then we'll be touring, and hopefully Raul will bring us back. Diego, my boy. Basically, the biggest thing we did was the worst thing any metal band can do is fuse what metal people call techno and metal together. That's just like, you don't do that. That's the biggest no-no, and we did it. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. And, you know, when this record comes out, I think it's going to change everything. And people are going to see, and this is a new type of music, a new direction. And we'll see, I'm sure some rock bands will start doing it too, and we'll just start all over again. But I've been fucking around with all kinds of stuff. It was just not the Korn stuff, but you know, everyone knows I'm a huge banda fan of banda music. So I've been fucking around doing banda dubstep, so you're gonna have to check this shit out. I've been working on it. It's really crazy where it's like those elements, because I love that, and like Los Tigres del Norte, they're elements of the total ranchero drug dealing gangsters, the rooster and the goat and the parakeet and all that shit. So I'm like, I'm fucking with that shit too to incorporate it, because I like the rhythms of Mexican music. And it's kind of, there's this music called Mumbatong. It's kind of like that, but no one's achieved it the way I want to do it with the horns and the big bass and all that shit. So I've been fucking around with that. So might be some like crazy banda dubstep shit coming out.
Bien, bueno.
Ahorita vamos a hacer entrega de las pulseras también para que no se vayan. Va a ser aquí con Vanessa para que lo chequen con ella.
Sure, sure, yeah, sure. Sure. That's what we said.
Sí.
It's gonna get up to 2. I gotta bring a tattoo gun and start doing this shit myself. I like to give people. I love you too, man. Tell everybody I love them. Thank you, brother.